Hello everyone, this is Hobbi Crochet. I want to show you today how to make a bobble bag. Bobble bag, very trendy bag right now. You can see lots of pictures on Pinterest, everyone is making bobble bag. I will show you how to crochet bobble bag, I will show you how to crochet bobble stitch. We will be using double knit yarn, one strand of this yarn and one strand of this yarn. I wanted my bag to be fuzzy. Using 5mm crochet hook. Right over there, 5mm. If you want, you can insert zip. You can find the correct length. I couldn't find the correct length. I will just shorten it. If you want to line the bag, you will need some fabric and of course measuring tape, scissors, the rest of it as usual. And some time. You will need a little bit of time to create this bag, so let's get going. We will be holding 2 strands of yarn. Let's start making slip knot. Chain 25. We will start from the base of the bag. Insert your hook in the second chain stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pulling through 2 loops, first single crochet, next stitch, making single crochet, 1 single crochet in each chain stitch, so I will be making single crochet all the way along this chain. I'm at the end of first row and I put the stitch marker in the first single crochet just to make your life easier. I will teach you how to use those stitch marker if you want to keep your work straight. You know, sometimes the edge goes wonky if you are losing this last stitch, so believe me, it will be easier. If you are advanced, you don't have to do it, so that's up to you. At the end of the row I will make chain 1, turn. Chain 1 will not be counted as a stitch. This is your first stitch. This one. Making first single crochet. And I will put another stitch marker in this first single crochet on this end. In that way you will make sure you will not miss this stitch. And now I'm going all the way to my first stitch marker, trying to insert the hook under those two loops and doing exactly the same, single crochet all the way down. Just like that. I reached my stitch marker, taking it out and going last single crochet of this row. You have done 2 rows, chain 1, turn, make first single crochet in the first stitch, and like this we are making the base for our little bag. So as many rows as you want. Maybe you want very fat little bag or maybe skinny one, so adjust the size of your bottom part. I will turn the camera off and finish my base, and then we will start with our bobble stitches. I have made 5 rows. If you count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are 5 rows, and now I'm going to go around it. So I'm going 5 stitches this side, then 24 stitches, as I've got 24 single crochet, 24 there and on this side, and then we will start the body of the bag with bobbles. You just turn it this way and make 1 single crochet in 1 row. Five, and now I'm turning this way and I'm going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch on this side. Find your first stitch. This is my first stitch. I can see this is single crochet, so I will insert the hook in there. Really, amount of stitches does not matter, but you want it to be at the end of this round. You want to have an odd number of the stitches just to make the pattern work for the bobble part. We will calculate amount of stitches later, and maybe to tweak it a little bit if you want to add another stitch. If you miss 1 stitch, 2 stitch, or add something, it does not matter as long as the final amount of stitches before the next round is the odd number. So something like that I'm going around. Five, 56, 57, 58, and to make an odd number I will just add 1 more stitch. $59. So make it an odd number, and now we will start. Let's start the body of the bag with the bobbles. Let's consider this is my first stitch. Let's make a slip stitch just to finish this round, and this will be your first stitch, right? So making chain 2. Chain 2 is the high of my double crochet, and I will be making a bobble in the next stitch. Bobble I will be making with trebles. 2 yarns over into the stitch, pull through 2 once, pull through 2 twice. This is first treble. But we don't finish this, we are making 4 more. Trebles is exactly the same as double, but you start with yarn over twice, and it will give you higher stitch. You can make bobbles with double crochets, but I want to make bobbles with treble crochets. It will give you larger bobble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more. So I've got 5, 6 loops on my hook. Now you push this bobble forward, kind of, yarn over, taking it through all the loops. Make the stitch slightly smaller if you want, and making double crochet in the next stitch. Double crochet will be slightly smaller and the stitch will puff out. Making another bobble in the next stitch. That one. Again I'm making 5 trebles. And pushing my bobble slightly forward, yeah, that it is not on my way. Like this, 6 loops on your hook, push it forward, yarn over, taking it, pulling through 6 loops, pull slightly the yarn, and making double crochet in the next stitch. Let's make 1 more bobble and see what we've got. I will show you on the other side the size of the bobbles, and hopefully you will like it and follow my instructions. That is lots of things on your hook, so you just push it forward, yeah, to give yourself some room. And making 1 double crochet, and this double crochet will kind of secure the high and the bobbles. And this is what we've got. Amazing looking bobbles, just how we want it. I will make 1 more bobble, and then I will turn the camera off and finish my row, my round. When we are going in a round, it will be round. 1, 2, making all in the same stitch. Number 3. Number 4, and 1 more. Like this, push, now pull, and making double crochet. And I will leave you to it. I will turn my camera off and I will show you how we finish this round. When you finish this round, ideally you should finish with the bobble. This is your chain stitch, like your first double crochet, and now we are making slip stitch into the third chain stitch. Pull the loop and taking it through. You finished your first round. For second round it will be just half double crochet. Chain 2 is my first half double crochet, and then in each stitch around, yarn over, going into the loop, picking both loops, pull up a loop, yarn over, and taking it through both loops straight away. You will see that you've got large stitch, small stitch, large stitch, small stitch. That's okay. That's how it goes. So don't make 2 in the large stitch. You are going for the next stitch. Ideally, you should have the same amount of stitches as it was in the last round. You will want naturally to put 2 in this large stitch, but please don't do that, otherwise your little bag will become very wide. And this will be our next round. I'm going all the way around, and I will see you at the end. Now you need to remember the amount of stitches you had before this bobble round. I had 59, so you need to count the amount of stitches you've got with your half double crochet. I've got 59. If you've got 60, 61, 62, that's alright. Don't undo it or whatever, because this fuzzy yarn is quite hard to undo, but please keep in mind that if you keep increasing, it will be wider. So we don't want it to be out of shape. Don't make any more increases, right? So I've got 59. Now find your chain. In the top chain stitch, insert your hook, pull up a loop, and taking it through, we've made slip stitch at the end of this round. Now making 3 chain stitches and start again with bobbles. 2 yarns over, into the next stitch I will start making my bobble again. Three, sometimes the yarn splits, but that's okay. 1 more. You have 6 loops, yarn over, pulling it through, pull, and now making double crochet in the next stitch. So this round will be just repeat of your first round with bobbles, and then next will be round of half double crochets, and so on, just like that. I will keep going. You can make short little bag or longer. It is up to you. You make amount of rows, alternate bobble stitch and the round with half double crochets. I have made 6 rounds. This is the size of my bag. I don't want it any larger. I have finished with 2 rounds of half double crochet. and I have made couple flowers on us, chain and couple flowers. Let me show you how to make flowers. I'm using three strands of yarn, 3.5 millimeters crochet hook. You want to pull up a loop, make chain 2. It will be puff stitch flowers. Yarn over into the circle, pull up a loop, yarn over, 2 and 3 and 4 times, pulling it through all of my loops, securing the stitch, chain 2, slip stitch in the circle, chain 3, and repeat. Yarn over into the circle, pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3 and 4, taking through all the loops, secure this, chain 2, slip stitch in the circle. You have made 2 little petals. Let's make 4 more. Four petals, five petals will do. Chain 2, let's make 1 more, slip stitch, chain 1, pull, take this inside. Now if you are pulling one tail, the opening should close. Just like that. You can make 5 petals or 6 petals, make a chain, couple flowers. This is just decoration if you want. How to insert zip and lining, I will make separate video because it will be quite a lot. We don't want to make it very long video. So if you want to see next part how I'm lining the bag, keep tuned, subscribe to my channel, maybe put down a comment, do you need this video about lining or you're fine. And bye for now.